You can chill a little bit. You want to come back to my dad now?
Yes. I told him. Look at him.
Oh, That's right.
Hey, she just got cameras on her.
Looking down my looking down. That's my boy.
Ain't that sweet?
That's my boy. That's my boy. Yes, Lord.
Ain't that
Yo, YBH.
So of course, first that they always do, first name, last name, age, and where you're from.
Chris Jones from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm 26, 27 this year in August. I can remember going through just the whole draft process, being nervous, really didn't know what was gonna happen. I had just came back off a knee injury. I was trying to make sure I was okay. Wanted to prove to everybody that my knee was good. Ended up going undrafted, but knowing that teams still wanted to give me an opportunity, that was still a blessing. And it was a lot of teams called, and I felt like it was a great opportunity to go to Detroit because I already knew the defensive back coach. He had coached me already in college, so I felt like it was a great opportunity to go there. And ended up going to Detroit. And but like I said, man, it was very nerve-wracking, especially with the knee injury that I sustained before my senior year even started. But I'm just glad I'm glad God blessed me with the opportunity, regardless of whether I got drafted or I went undrafted. And what helped me adjust was watching some of the older guys that I was around. Being in Detroit, I had Darius Slay was there. Just watching those guys. I mean, usually when you're there, you're new to it, so you're gonna look at an older guy in that locker room and try to mimic or find a routine. You look at his routine, how he gets ready for practice, or how he do this and how he do that, and you say, does that actually work for me? Or some guys build a routine in college. My routine was a lot different than everybody else because I was so quiet. I got headphones in all the time, and I was like that in high school. So that was usually my routine. But to get acclimated to the game, the speed, the knowledge, it came from asking questions. I asked Darius Slay, how do you see this, or how do you play this coverage, or how do you do this technique? And he would always give me pointers. So that helped me out a lot when I first got in the league. Just being around a lot of older guys, I'm glad that I was able to be around those guys, like Slay, like Glover Quinn, like Quandre Diggs. I was just around older guys when I first got in, so it was great to be around those guys. For anybody, getting ready to go to the league, anybody that looks up to me and know me, know the type of person I am, where I've been, how hard I work, how hard I continue to work, continue to beat the odds. You got to go in there with the mindset of be a learner. I would say learn as much as you can, soak up the game as much as you can from any different player, regardless of the age. It could be somebody who's in the league, who's been in the league only 1 year. compared to somebody who's been in league 10 years. Everybody's different. Everybody learn different. But everybody definitely got knowledge of the game. You definitely want to learn as much as you can. Definitely want to go in there with the mindset of also, be consistent. Consistency is the way to stay on the field. Consistency is the way to stay on the team. How consistent you are is your resume. You don't want to have too many high and low days. You want to be up here all the time. You don't ever want to be at the bottom. I mean, you want to get better in something each and every day. You want to be consistent on, if you make a mistake, make a new mistake the next day. You don't want to keep making the same mistake over and over, because that's going to look at them. The coach is going to be like, he's not coachable. Because we done told him not to do this, but he keep doing the same thing. I would say that, and just be focused and understand what's at stake. I mean, one bad decision, I just feel like you're one play away from either setting yourself up or setting yourself back. And you just gotta be smart. Before starting the league, I always look to my grandpa, just for anything, advice, just any and every little thing. My grandparents played a huge role into my life. They were there. They've been through everything that you can imagine. So they just kept me level-headed. No matter what I went through, if it was something bad, I'd call them, they'll pray for me. They would give me great advice to just continue to go on doing what I'm doing. They would always tell me how proud they were of me, whether I did make it to the league or whether not. They just wanted to see me just be successful in life, period, regardless of what that was. In that first game, I remember I was getting nervous. I was super nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, it's a different atmosphere, it's a different environment when you think about it, because, okay, you just came from college, but now you playing in the league, it's totally different. You got all these people watching you. Everybody tuned into it. I mean, it's a big game. It's how you get noticed, how first game, first resume. What are they going to say? When they turn in this tape after this game, what are they going to say about you as a player? But I remember pre-game, running out there, I remember I was nervous. I was super nervous. I don't know why I was nervous, but I was super nervous. That was the first time I ever been that nervous before a football game. So I just remember running out there, and then the atmosphere that I was expecting, it was just totally different. It felt like I was in college still. So all the nerves pretty much went away as I was running on the field for pregame. But it's gonna be nerves. I mean, you just gotta treat it as just like another game. It's fun being out there. Like I said, you just gotta treat it as another game. I mean, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a different vibe. It's gonna be a different feeling. I mean, just being in the same locker room, same actual DB room, Patrick Peterson. I mean, it's low-key like a dream come true. I wouldn't say it's low-key a dream come true. It was a dream come true. I looked up to Patrick Peterson, watched the highlights a lot. Know the type of player he is, type of player, just what he brought to the table as a player, as a competitor. Being in that same room, helped me out a lot. I asked him a lot of questions. He gave a lot of answers. Helped me with a lot of technique things, understanding the game. I took a lot from him, and added it to my game, and it has helped me out tremendously. So I would say appreciate you, Patrick Peterson, for that. But yeah, Larry, definitely a great human being, great person to be around. Definitely a leader. Just the way he carried himself, definitely was a leader. I do have a clip on my phone where we did do a one-on-one. I got a pick against him, and he was like, he would tell me every time I showed him that rep, he'd be like, "Well, if I ran a go, you was beat." But I'm like, "That's not you no more. You don't run go route. That's not what you do." So I mean, it was always great being around Larry. Definitely a great dude. Yeah, it was great. It was just great being around him.